Hey everyone, it's Fitz with the Daily Delivery. Big 12 conference football, as in conference games, is finally here. We had one game last week with Baylor just romping in Lawrence, of course. But now we have 4 games. Not quite a full slate because KU is at Duke and TCU is playing host to SMU. But we have 4 conference games. Now, I will be debuting something new at GoPowercat with the Daily Delivery on Saturday. I'm calling it On the Line. I will give you my actual picks with the line for Big 12 conference in-conference games. I hope you enjoy it. That'll be Saturday at GoPowercat.com. If you're following along at YouTube, make sure you're subscribing to our channel so you don't miss any of our coverage of Kansas State or the Big 12 or college football realignment in general. We're hitting it often, and we will be monitoring BYU, Cincinnati, UCF, I got it right that time, folks, and Houston as we move forward through this season, because I know fans are really invested into those teams already, which brings me to my topic of the day. Oklahoma and Texas open their possible farewell tour of the Big 12 this week, of course, with home games, because that's how the Big 12 rolls. They need to get a nice home game in early so they can, get off to a good start. And in fact, as the Big 12 likes to do, they gave them winnable games. Although Oklahoma playing host to West Virginia is going to be a little bit interesting. Texas Tech, maybe the sleeper in the conference, maybe not, goes to Austin. The point here is they're going to have a fun time on the road this season. And if they're around next season, which I think will take place, it's going to get ugly. It's really going to get ugly for those two schools. Fans they're mad, and they should be mad. They were betrayed by teams, by athletic directors, by chancellors and presidents who stared at their colleagues from the other side, from around the conference, and lied to their face about their investment in the conference. Well, we know Texas has always been invested in Texas, and they only worry about Texas because they're from Texas, and they not only think they're superior to everyone else that isn't from Austin, Texas, and burnt orange version of Texas, but they think they're above any kind of rules that would apply to any of us. We are not shocked, are we, that Texas betrayed the conference? They're in it for themselves. Oklahoma, on the other hand, literally pulled a Nebraska. They threw a fit over being at 11 a.m. with one of their games with Nebraska, and that seemed to be the final straw, and out the door they go. All I've got to say, Oklahoma and Texas, is you might be the 2 best teams in the conference. Oklahoma might be the best team in the conference. I don't know about Texas, but have a fun season. I'm sure fans won't be too hostile, but at least the Big 12 lets you open at home.